Little fucking triangles. Ah.
Still can't believe it happened. Yay.
I know. I know. I inquired with the bailiff after the court session was adjourned, and it seems Mr. Vigil, whatever the fuck you want to pronounce his name, was taken to the hospital to recover because he's a bitch.
Right.
He squammed.
Is that me or is that him?
10 years ago now? I shall attempt to commit suicide by jumping out of the window of the prison's governor office, but ever since then, he's completely blocked the memory of the events from the night. That was mine. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk.
I think, let's just pretend it's Susato.
Okay, nobody knew his secret. Not his family, not even the man himself. But I forced it out into the open.
Oh, okay, it was me.
Okay, so now,
it was me
now it's you.
Was it wrong of me to do that? Did I reset the mark over? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Not enough water. Yeah.
Oh, Minnie Mouse. You were all smiles away. I mean, you smiled. Anyway, I brewed a fresh pot of smoothing tea for you. It smooths. Oh, thank you.
Was he like zoning out?
Yeah. You and Susie have an exhausting day so far, haven't you?
Oh. Thank you, Iris. How thoughtful of you.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Sholmes is? We came out of the courtroom, and then we went back into the courtroom, and then we came out again, and then he was gone. Oh no, I don't know. He just suddenly sprang into his feet and left. All he said was, I must leave.
I wonder if he's pursuing the mystery of Inspector Gregson's death.
Mysterio.
Mysterio.
I'm asleep. Well, you know what Hurley's always saying, don't you? There are mysteries in the world that should perhaps never be solved. For the construction of a solution comes only at the expense of the destruction of something else. What does that mean? He knows very well when you open someone, and then they were like, rawr. But he just can't handle his own jokes. And then we have to leave him alone, because he has to solve mysteries. That's true. She's just fucking drunk. She's a drunk 10-year-old. But that's what I like about you, Hurley. Hurley. I suppose that's a lot of great detective in some ways. So then, let's have some tea, have a gun, and then I'll give you my hand. Oh, do you have time, Iris? Yes, I finished this month's manuscript at last, with barely a day to spare before the deadline.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. A brand new story to read in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes and Tales.
You know, I always lie at Hurley's violin these days before I have a deadline. You do? Or Mr. Sholmes.
I'm sure that's very wise, Iris. How sensible of you.
Now then, my dear fellows, let's make a plan of action before we can continue our investigation.
Cute.
Conversation.
You're, like, beating me with your tail.
So, how do we get into the courtroom? Wait, I don't even know. That's what she said. That's what I wanted to say, though. I don't know why. Well, we still don't know the truth about what really happened, but one thing's clear is that Iris is going through puberty. Lord Van Zeeks definitely didn't do it.
No.
Oh, goody.
Yes, that's right. We managed to uncover several new facts as well. The secrets.
Oh, really? And there was another development too. Kazuma.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's quite clear now. That Kazuma is not himself.
When he's
'Cause
hungry.
He hasn't, yeah.
Yeah.
That the way he's acting, it's almost as if he's possessed by...
I know, I mean, at the end of the proceedings earlier, he was like a bloodhound the way he was chasing down Mr. Vigil's forgotten past. He's not normally so merciless, persistent when he's hungry.
Or you just don't know him that well.
What's going on in his head, I wonder? I really need to sit down with Kazuma and try to understand what he's going through. Do you have 60 minutes? If Gregson was really murdered the day before his body was discovered, then Lord Van Zieks has to be innocent, is he? What? The day before? Well, that should be easy enough to work out just by examining the corpse, surely.
Touching the corpse? Yes, he would accept so, but curious to me, no time of death was included in the autopsy report.
That is curious. There are still unanswered questions about Lord Van Zieks, though, aren't there? I need to clean my goddamn glasses.
Do you mean?
I mean, my glasses. What was he doing there on Fresno Street that day in the first place?
Well, according to the man's testimony,
His testicles.
he said he was investigating Inspector Grayson, didn't he?
And it turns out that little room was actually the inspector's big room. Oh, that sounds like it's all making. Wonderfully. I'm gonna write about it.
Oh,
But
no.
then why was the notice board in the cupboard in all those particular papers? Papers about cases with a link to the Rebirth. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about all this. Oh dear, I'm gonna cry. That sounds like more horribly devilish.
We must start by looking into Inspector Grayson's commitments to the late. I almost said in his past, but...
And his
That's
past
true.
tense. I never imagined I'd have to be investigating in Inspector's movements. His bowel movements.
Oh no! Well, according to the entry in this diary...
When did he last take a shit?
Yeah. He last took a shit... out. He just carried it out.
He just carried his shit out.
Incognito investigation of his red-headed leak the day before his death.
Oh, you mean he was doing the same as Hurley? Well, Mr. Sholmes was trying to apply, whereas the inspector was supposed to be investigating.
I do wish it hadn't been the other way around.
Anyway, as it turns out, the inspector who went to investigate the red-headed league that day, wasn't actually Gregson at all. It was Mr. Vigil, in possession of Gregson's identification. You know what that sounds like to me? Bullshit. Establishing an alibi.
Oh my, yes. You're absolutely right, Iris.
But why would Gregson do so many drugs? And need an alibi?
It would appear that the inspector did too many drugs, had something to do with that he wished to keep secret.
Oh, I don't believe it. So many drugs. He was just a harmless little fish in the flour of fish and chips. You love fish and chips. I'm gonna eat them. Perhaps they were seasoned with something a little more potent than salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar.
I think perhaps we should try to move away from the food
Analogies.
Analogies.
Well, anyway, if Lord Van Zieks felt the need to investigate Gregson, then we should do it too.
I agree. We must try to find out what he knows.
Vigil, you say? Isn't that the name of the lady who came to visit Hurley yesterday?
That's right. She asked Mr. Holmes if he would help her to find her missing husband.
Oh, nay, Mr. Sholmes completely passed the buck to us. Actually, didn't you say that Mr. Vigil had been taken to the hospital? Did you know which one? Saint Sinners?
It's St. Sinners. You're right.
What do I win? I'm starting to wonder if all of the hospitals in London have closed down. But that's amazing, Bruno. You found the lady's husband already. Well, I suppose I have, by accident.
Accidentally.
Mm-hmm.
And then 10 years ago, Mr. Vigil was the chief warden at the prison. I have a heebie-heebie. He was responsible for overseeing the presser's incarceration.
No.
I know.
So when the convict escaped, he was held responsible and immediately dismissed. Sometimes I really don't want to grow up. There's more. For 10 years after that, while he was ostensibly working as a peddler, he also had another job. He was paid by Gregson to be his stand-in to impersonate the inspector. To impersonate Grexy? But why? I have absolutely no idea. Jenny was right. We're starting to think. Including you, Rudo. You should start thinking. I haven't paid anyone to impersonate me.
That means he has ties. He has ties? He has ties to the professor and to Inspector Grayson, though.
Oh, God.
So do I think I do too.
You might have to move your mic again because you're blowing into the wind.
I think the cat moved it. We might need to move.
Back to Saint Sinner's then. I want to go see Zeke's, man.
I know, Zeke's man. Zeeky man.
Well, I think it's clear what we need to do, isn't it? Go see Zeke's. I have a gun. Let us investigate, you fellows.
Iris, are you gonna shoot someone?
I'm gonna shoot everyone. I'm gonna shoot you. If anyone has anything to hide, my special Wilson shooting iron will soon set them free. That water pistol? It's stuffed full of piping hot extra special blend of mine.
Oh. Then I'm quite sure it'll be very effective. She fucking Pokemon?
I'd better be careful not to hide anything. Well, it feels like a little strange that Mr. Sholmes is nowhere to be seen, but still. Let's go and see what we can find.
Yes.
Yes, yes, definitely yes. And I'm gonna go. Can I go see? I can go to the prison.
He's just reading the book.
How many times does he have to read in one cell?
Lord heaven's sakes, it's reading. Look.
That bitch. He doesn't look like he wants visitors, does he? But he must have noticed that we're here, surely.
He doesn't care.
Hi.
What do you want?
There's no way to greet the lawyers tried the hardest to prove your innocence, is it?
No. I don't care. Perhaps not.
Hmm?
I apologize. So, what can I do for you, Mr. Naruto? London Zeeks, speaking earnestly.
Earnestly, but okay.
Earnestly.
Earnestly.
Earnestly. He's earnest.
The fog will lift over London for the first time in months tomorrow. This feel very, very strange.
I must say, I was impressed.
Oh, well, I'm also impressed. Oh.
Not by you, but your Paladin, your prosecutor friend. Okay.
Oh, I see. He's an asshole.
What?
Sardonic.
Okay, it's sardonic. Don't you think? Yep, for a man such as me, so loathing of the enemies, to be entirely at the mercy of the two of you. Okay. I suppose. It's true.
Retribution.
Retribution for having played the part of the Reaper all these years.
Played the part.
Okay, sir. You're very dramatic.
You once told me that you gladly allowed people to believe in you. Because it helped reduce the amount of serious crime that took place in London.
If keeping quiet and playing the part benefits the cause, and in a cause I myself has committed, yep.
Yep.
Then why would I choose to say anything? Huh?
But the henchman of a criminal killed by the Reaper attacked you only the other day. And that was just the most recent of many attempts on your life, wasn't it? Someone is clearly profiting from your silence about all of this. Someone is using you.
Believe me, ever since the Reaper first appeared, I've been doing my utmost to expose him. Or rather, expose their organization? Yeah. It's a whole organization? Orgism thing? It's inconceivable that all these incidents were orchestrated by one man. No, the Reaper always appears to have very accurate information about the accused in each case. Which only mean that somebody at Scotland Yard is involved. Yeah. So you mean you can't? It's taken me many years, but I finally identified the central figure in the Reaper organization. Are you breaking shit over there?
Yes.
Tobias Gregson. No.
Gregson, the Reaper. So the reason you were investigating Inspector Gregson is because you intended to expose him as the Reaper.
As I said, the Reaper of the Bailey is no single person. It's a highly secret organization with close ties to Scotland Yard. But there's no doubt that Gregson was a key member of the organization. Okay. I don't believe it.
I believe it! Are you saying that Grexy that was behind all those awful crimes meeting there?
Gregson didn't do the dirty work himself. Oh. He was the tactician. His job was to carefully investigate the marks and plot their assassinations. Jesus.
Yes.
Assassins. In order to do that without arousing suspicion, he really needed a firm alibi.
Which is where Mr. Vigil came in, posing as the inspector.
Vigil knows nothing of the Reaper. But the room he rents on her street was almost certainly the headquarters of the operation. Gregson would have met the assassin there for briefings.
I wear briefs. Me, Renosuke. In real life, not in real life. Nobody will know. So we don't actually know who carried out the killings in the briefings.
Actually, I do have a name.
It's you. I mean, you what?
Well, if you can name the man, I can't see because it's a cat and the Reaper. Yep, cat just moved it. So hold on. Or if I can name the woman, she's a young woman by the name of
Asa.
Asashin.
What?
Okay, yeah.
Shin. Miss Asa Shin. The true name of the terrifying killer I only know all too well. She came to Japan posing as a visiting student and murdered Dr. John H. Wilson. Then just when it seemed that diplomatic protection would help her escape Japan and conviction, the mysterious woman was herself murdered in a small Summit Beach hut. And that woman was actually the Reaper of the Bailey.
Mr. Hado, this perhaps isn't the place to discuss.
No, of course not. We can't mention it here. The fact that she killed Dr. John H. Wilson. Because Iris doesn't know, and it's very likely that the man was her father.
Yeah. God, a session. I should let father know at once.
Yes, I agree.
Isn't it Kazazagi, you say he's a friend of yours? No.
My best friend. He's the whole reason I became Britain. I am Britain now. It was all on his merits. I have nothing but respect for him.
Yes. Isn't that only the very best students are selected for such opportunities? And I have a fine demonstration of how sharp he is in the proceedings earlier today. He missed nothing. In fact, his flawless performance very much reminded me of his father.
Genshin Isoki, the professor. He had a huge impact.
He did. It's true that the
aristocracy
at the time was the root of enormous grave
societal problems.
Social. They were using their power and playing with the common men as pawns in politics, apparently. Politics and economics and war. I mean, well, your brother, in many ways, Asai was carving out a canker. There you go. From the society that we British couldn't deal with ourselves.
I see.
Do we though? But that's precisely why it makes no sense.
You make no sense.
Clinton Sykes was a noble and upstanding man. He wasn't corrupt, or unless he was.
And I crushed his head.
Why did that damn nephews have to go and take my brother's life?
Don't ask me.
In spite of having once saved mine.
He saved your life? How did that happen?
Unless your brother got in the way and it was an accident. It was 10 years ago, on a foggy day, of course it was. What was to be Professor's final strike had sent a wave of panic through the capital.
So Clint Van Zeeks had already been killed at this point, then.
Genshin and I were walking downtown, apparently in streets at the late hour. Or, of course, at that point, had no idea of the true nature of the man at my side. All of a sudden...
Don't make a peep. You're coming with us. I'm a pirate. Arg.
We're surrounded! All of our assailants were armed with pistols, their faces obscured by scarves. Clint was not only from noble heritage, he was a brilliant prosecutor as well. The scum of London hated the sight of him, and they had no sympathy for his younger brother either. I had been targeted several times before already.
Yeah, Van Zeek's alright, we got him.
I could hear them murmuring amongst themselves. I knew they were after me. But just when I thought my time had come.
If I let them kill you, Clint would never forgive me.
It was Asai's voice, just a whisper in my ear.
Bang.
Bang, bang, bang. After that, I don't remember exactly what happened. The next thing I knew, there was silence all around. Genshin lay on the cobble street. Blood was seeping from his left hand. He shielded me. Two days later, they arrested him. Unsuspicious of being London's most notorious mass murderer ever. The professor.
So, what if he wasn't the professor then? What if they just...
That's what I'm thinking. They just arrested him because they could.
Yeah.
How awful for you.
Okay.
All at once, I lost a brother I reserved, and then the foreigner friend I held in such high regard.
So I wonder if that's what Kazuma is trying to find out, if it was his father or not, that actually To clear his name, maybe.
Yep.
I'm so sorry, Lord Venzeeks.
Yeah, there's more to this than
Yeah.
what we've gathered. That's the end of my miserable hail. I never thought I'd recounted it to anyone.
Well, thank you. You recounted it to us for confiding in me.
The Professor, the Reaper, and Inspector Gregson. I wonder just how immediately really they all are.
I still can't quite believe that we keep using the word believe because it makes me think of butter. Giving assassination orders to Jazael Brett.
Mr. Kuro, let's go inform my father. I'm sure our government will want to hear about this new information.
Oh, this means I get to meet Daddy, Sudie. Hooray! Yes, alright, hooray. Let's head back to the Great Waterloo Hotel then. God, we have so many places we need to go.
I know.
Okay, let's move to... Yep, we're not going there yet. Where is it I want to go? Can we go check on Kazuma? Is he here? Oh, he is here.
No arguments, Prosecutor Asagi. You will continue with the trial exactly as instructed. Is that clear?
No.
Perfectly. It's Kazuma-sama! Like, what the fuck?
Defying Lord Strongheart. By the sound of it, he never know when he'd...
He had a stroke.
He did!
Oh, they turned to us. Oh, and then he... On your way now, Asagi. My lord.
Kazuma, quit being soggy.
Oh! I'm just gonna stare into your beautiful eyes.
Kazuma. Oh. Okay, don't look at me. He left without saying a word. Cat must got out his tongue.
Yes, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, I don't trust you, sir. I was hoping to ask you a few questions if you wouldn't mind.
What do you gotta ask me? I just wanted Venzeek's trial concluded today. But Professor Asagi and welcome inquiries are going to make it take longer than necessary.
Unwelcome inquiries.
As a result, I'm losing even more precious time. Oh,
fuck your time.
Yeah, I know. Currently 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 41 seconds. 42, 43. And we must revolve everything before 3 hours has passed, Mr. Naruto.
In a miraculous, not even 5 minutes. Anyway, I can't let the man's obvious bad mood put me off. I need more information. The weepo. Dear prosecutor, I mean... Just gonna start writing a letter right in front of him. Does prosecutor Asogi believe that Lord Venzeeks is the Reaper?
I wouldn't know. It was 10 years ago, in that fateful closed trial, that Lord Venzeeks made a name for himself among the judiciary. The next trial he fought, he lost. I met the ringleader of a criminal organization was acquitted thanks to all the jurors being under duress. Under duress. I was gonna say under duress.
Underdressed.
Yes.
But that's awful.
I know. They're naked. The mad freedom was short-lived. He lasted like just 3 days. Ah, yes. Let me see. He died in an old rock slide at the place of his work, I believe. Okay, correct. That was
inauguration
of the Reaper of the Valley.
And people believed Lord Venzeeks was responsible?
He was brought to the trial himself, but it was shown to have been an accident.
You're an accident. So it must have been a solid alibi then.
Nevertheless, the mysterious deaths continued. In total, 16 persons perished in unusual circumstances. Ostensibly at the hand of the river, not land.
Land.
That's a long run of coincidences. Well, the Reaper's true identity may well be revealed by this trial. Revealed. Yeah. It could also be resolved, and the fact their relation would have on the British public cannot be understood.
Is that why it's closed trial?
That's why there's weird evil music, precisely. No, this country hasn't seen a closed trial for 10 years.
So the last one was the professors, the trial of Genshin Osogi.
Yeah, correct.
Actually, we heard of that originally. You're going to prosecute the trial yourself, Lord Sharkhart.
Zykes entreated me to relinquish the prosecution to him, that he might avenge his brother's death. And here we are, 10 years later. Okay? With the son of a man, and Zykes had condemned, now looking to avenge his father's death in the same way.
They do say that when time goes around, time.
However, it would seem that the new younger prosecutor is harboring some alternative motive as well.
Kazuma is.
I like my organization to run smoothly in the exact manner that I
prescribe.
Apparently he prescribes things now. I shall hug you at 8 o'clock. With the giant clock in here, I won't tolerate a single clock being out of step with others.
Okay. So that's what all these gears are about here.
He's the boss. If the young man refuses to mess with the other parts of my great machine, I'll be forced to take steps.
Oh shit, you're gonna be forced to walk?
What do you mean? Right? Step, son. Do you step? Not something with which you need to concern yourself. In any case, all your questions will be answered tomorrow. I'm concerned. No, I shall have to ask you to excuse me. As of this moment, I've been delayed from attending my next meeting by precisely 3 hours. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh ma, that is a long time. What the fuck, bro? And I'd hold you entirely responsible.
Even though we miraculously managed to fit everything into not even 5 minutes.
I'm concerned.
I wonder if you might agree to us talking with Prosecutor Sophie?
No. Discussions between the defense and the prosecution instead of the courtroom are generally frowned upon. However, I will make an exception in this case. Now go, you can find him in his office.
Oh, thank you.
Just get the fuck out of my face.
He's like, if you were happy about it, then fucking go.
Let's go see him at once, Mr. Naruto!
Kazuma's my best friend in the world, but I'm really not so sure I know how to talk to him at the moment. We gotta talk to him about drugs.
New location for her. Yo. Food ear for
So, this is the office of Prosecutor Sophie now, is it?
I was like, oh, she's crying. Because Slo's doing so well for himself.
God. Even though he's always forced to kneel on the floor, Japanese style, in that dark room corner. Dark room corner.
It's just habits to sit. What's it? See, sight.
Siza or Caesar.
Sizes. Yeah, sizes style. Whenever he's working. Okay. Ah!
Kazuma.
Ding. Yeah, you found it. I thought it. I thought it would be long before you paid me a visit, Yosuke. I was right, but what? I said, wasn't it? Wasn't I?
Sorry.
I've lost his voice. That you have all makings of a great defense lawyer.
Well, I always believed that you'd fulfill your dream of advocating in the Roach Courts. Never thought I imagined for 1 second that it would be me. It would be as a prosecutor.
Seeing you staying in the foreign courtroom so gallantly, realizing you were bringing us someone, I'm truly happy for you. I don't care. I'm truly thankful for you, Jill, assistant Macintosh. Macintosh, Runosuke. I always thought it would be fun for you and I to shake up the British legal system a little together. This isn't quite how I envisaged it, but I suppose it's just another twist of fate.
I've learned a lot of things during my time in London, but Hasato-san's father was himself a visiting student. He was himself one time, along with Judge Kikoku. And about what happened with your father. We don't talk about that here.
No. Then you have no difficulty understanding why I had no choice, why I had to find a way to get to Britain as visiting student myself.
I want to hear it from you, Kazuma. Say the words.
As you wish, Runosuke Naruto. Hoarder. You're a hoarder now.
I'm a hoarder.
You're my whore now.
Oh god, so many things.
It is.
It's getting on for a year now. What happened on the SS Berea?
A lot of things did.
We were heading across the oceans from Japan to Great Britain. When a bizarre series of coincidences led to those tragic events. I thought I'd lost my best friend forever.
Yeah. I must have been unconscious for a long time. When I awoke, I was laying on a bed. It was a narrow little room. There was a posy flowers by the pillow. It took me a little while to realize that I was in the cabin of a ship. I slipped out of the room and headed up on the deck.
Were you already suffering from amnesia at that point?
Yes. I didn't know what had happened or where I was. There was just this voice in my head. You have to do something no one else can know about. Go to Great Britain, your task awaits you there. Was he possessed? Jesus. It was calling, and I couldn't ignore. It compelled me relentlessly. On deck, I saw that I was on a huge steamship, and we were docked in a large port. It must have been Hong Kong. Drinks. Yeah.
Yes, it must have been, presumably, just before they were due to carry your body off the ship.
Okay, my eyes were itchy. I had no idea of the situation, but I did have the feeling that this was in some way my last chance. So I concealed myself among the disembarking passengers and went ashore. Then I disappeared into the crowded streets of that foreign port city. So I could plan my onward journey to Great Britain. Just under a year ago, with all my past memories lost to me, I was left behind in Hong Kong. Everything was foreign to me. The sights, the sounds, the smells, my head reeled. I was truly at a loss. I realize now that I'd escaped as a dead man with nothing but the clothes on my back. No money, of course. Oh, how terrifying for you. Luckily though, I had 2 feathers in my cap.
One being your knowledge of English, I suppose.
That's right. And on the back of that, I was able to pick up some work at a dockhand on a cargo ship. Eventually, after calling at countless parts, I finally arrived at Dover. That must have been some 3 months ago now.
Your formidable tenacity of purpose showing itself again. I mean, the man had lost his memory and had literally done nothing to his name. But he still managed to make his way to London on the opposite side of the world.
Of course. I had no idea why I'd moved heaven and earth to get here at the point.
So, how did you end up becoming Lord Renzi's apprentice then?
That can only be called an extraordinary stroke of luck, really. You see, I was stopped at the harbor border because I had no papers. They took me straight to Scotland Yard. And by sheer coincidence, Lord Strongheart was there to attend a meeting. That's when the second feather in my cap came into play. Would that have been your knowledge of the law? Oh no! Yes, exactly. Lord Strongheart was curious about an Easterner with any knowledge of British law. He took me back with him to the Supreme Court and assigned me to the prosecutor's office.
And then 9 days ago,
he
became the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah!
You finally got your memories back after the trial involving Drebber.
Yes, I did.
Ever since I met you at Yume, you talked about your dreams.
He had dreams once. Mark my words, Ryosuke. I'll be chosen as a visiting student and make my way degree written someday.
Did you know the entire time about what happened to your father here?
16 years ago. Oh, he was young once. When my father left on... when he left on a fishing trip.
Yeah.
Great Britain, I was just a boy. We took a photograph together the day before his departure. It's my last memory of him. But what I remember most about my father is his
unswerving,
swerving sense of justice. 6 years after he left, a gentleman called our family home. He told me that Genshin, my father, had been taken ill in England and passed away. Oh, they fucking lied to him. It was Professor Mick, your father, Susano now.
Okay.
Susano. Oh, my father lied. She left the party.
She did.
Ever since then, the professor was very good to me. He even helped me fund my university education at uni. I'll be forever in his debt. No, don't stop. Beat a bitch.
Okay.
Sorry, cats are fighting.
Okay, I was wondering.
But nevertheless, I just couldn't bring myself to believe what he'd done. Told me what he's done. Oh. Then one day, a letter arrived at our house from Britain. There was no indication of sender, so I opened it, assuming it was from a case of my father. What I read in that letter changed my entire life. Oh no, just a letter.
What did it say?
Yeah. He said that my father had been a mass murderer and the writer cursed his name. Okay. Oh no! As a result of that letter, I found out what had been hidden from me all these years.
God, so many things.
I know. Presumably, the letter was sent from a relative of one of the victims. If whoever it was had been a member of the jury, he could have been present at the close trial. And the letter revealed that my father had been sentenced to death, executed for being a killer.
I'm so sorry. You had to find out that way. Not really.
You found out. I imagine the Britain government did its very best to silence whoever sent the letter. But someone who knew the man, couldn't bear the resentment, was always going to be a problem. Problems. Still, it could have been written by anyone. Why would you believe such a thing?
She looks like it wasn't written by me. Definitely not me.
There was a newspaper cutting included with the letter. It was the first I've ever learned. He learned about them, heard of the professor and his terrible killing and sneezes and... Well, what did my father have to say about the letter? I couldn't bring myself to show it to him.
What? Why not? Why do you have two swords?
They're mine. Because he deliberately can't conceal the truth from me by telling me my father was taken by a fatal illness.
Give me a sword.
That couldn't have been easy for him. He'd done it out of consideration for my feelings. So instead, I showed the letter to Judge Jigoku. God.
To the other visiting student.
He filtered for a briefest of moments, but then he just left the letter off. But in that moment, I saw it on his face.
He put the letter on his face.
He was undoubtedly shaken momentarily before recovering his pose, please.
Posy. I don't know what that's fucking said. I thought it said posy.
Yeah. No, it's pose. A year later, my
bereaved
mother succumbed to the strain of grief, and she too passed away. Wow.
And then I was an orphan.
Yeah, then I was an orphan. Then I was made up my mind that one day, without fail, I would cross the seas of Britain and seek the truth for myself. The truth about my father, Ginch Soggy. He's very soggy. And I wouldn't let anyone stand in my way because I got swords. Oh, because it's, What we learned today in court turned things completely on their head.
We learned about murder and math.
It was an impressive piece of learning and luring near in Euroskate, Naruto.
Naruto, yes.
Naruto now again.
Orphan Zeus isn't the Reaper, you know. I still want to believe it, Mutter, but it turns out that Inspector Gregson himself, the victim was.
It's clear that investigator? Sure.
Okay.
Inspector was behind it.
What? You mean you knew?
The real question is, who's been giving orders to the inspector? I can. Yes, bro. Ben Zenx is the real Reaper. What? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I know, 10 years ago it was him.
And then I punched him.
My father must be the mass murderer and sent him to his grave. No, he was merely seeing that justice was done as the law dictates. He's not to blame. Ultimately, it's people who condone people. The law is just a tool that they used to do. When a man condemns another, he must take responsibility for his actions. Of course he must. But I know for certain that my father would never have taken another lion's life.
Kazuma,
What
you're
if
kind of a
he's a samurai?
bitch.
I know. On the contrary, my father was the bitch. My life was taken by the Reaper.
Okay.
I'm concerned, but okay, son.
I was gonna ask him about where the fuck is it?
What do we got? Got a lot of things.
Here. This came up during the trial, didn't it? That's something a little dubious, I mean. The fact that no time of death was recorded was on the inspector, and Spectre.
Yes, there were some unexpected turns in the courtroom today. Earlier today. The suggestion that you came up with certainly took everyone surprise. The idea that the victim died previous day at some other location is quite something.
Location. Well, considering when the pocket had the pocket watch, not the pocket. The pocket didn't have time on it, and the scorch marks on the candle. It's certainly a distinct possibility that evidence and the scene both point to it.
Yeah. To be honest, it bothered me too. It did. So I paid a visit to the autopsy room earlier. The coroner responsible wasn't there, but I got the name. It's Dr.
Gory.
Gory, okay. I was like, okay. If it wouldn't trouble you, Kazuma, we'd very much like to speak with the coroner too.
In the corner.
Of course. The last time I want. The last thing I want is for anything to be brushed under the rug carpet.
The rug carpet?
Rug carpet. Scotland Yard's autopsy laboratory is behind Lowgate. Of course it fucking is.
Lowgate Sema. By Berkeley Sema. You mean by Sema?
Sema. Do you? The prison where my father was incarcerated and robbed of his life? Oh my god! My cat is being weird. Kazuma, your cat.
Well, thank you for your time. We'll pay a visit to the laboratory later today, because we got a cat to kill. He has 9 lives, it's okay.
Yes, okay. Can I whisper in your ear? I want to thank you.
What for? Can I have it back?
For this. You safeguard the soul of Smoky Clan.
Well, it is a famous sword that's been in your family for generations. I named it Kevin. My only slight regret is that I never got the chance to draw it before I returned to you. I know how to draw swords. It's just a stick.
No. Kuro is said to have been forged by a master swordsmith during the
Sengoku.
Warring? State spirits. Okay. I like them. I came from a long lineage of warriors and the other were expert swordsmen.
Well then, you're a clip. Your cat fucked me up. You're a chip off the old block, I'd say.
Trying to move him and he's being a bitch. This way, is a symbol of Saki Clan's honor and my
honor. Are you from Jersey now?
Apparently, one of my father's princes even took the blood's name for a surname. Of course,
really?
they did.
Kevin? It does sound formidable, that's for sure.
Not Kevin. 16 years ago, when my father was visiting a student here in London, he had a sword forever in his side. It was means so much to me that I had it by my side again. Now too, it's in my side now.
Fucking Kevin.
And this all thanks to you.
Kevin with a good sword. It was an honor. An honor. I'm trying to say it, but it's not working.
It's honors. Now, get the fuck out. I have preparations to make for tomorrow. Perhaps I said a little too much.
We just gotta get you. We gotta wine and dine him, and he'll say more. Kazuma, you've changed.
What the
Literally,
fuck did
you're
he
wearing
say?
a different outfit.
No, Rinosuke, you changed. I haven't changed at all. It's you changed. I was joking!
I can completely understand your resentment of Lord Venzies given what happened. But the fact is, those events and the case are, well...
Unrelated? Is that what you want to say to? Is that what you want to say to me? How can you be so sure?
What do you fucking mean, bitch?
Never mind, bitch.
No, tell me anyway. Square up.
Reaper. It's for that reason that the inspector was killed. I'm going to prove as much in this court tomorrow with my sword, whatever means necessary, because I got a sword.
I can't let you do that. Fuck off.
I know you'll do what you have to do as a lawyer, but I'm sure I don't need to tell you that I won't be taking any prisoners in the courtroom.
We didn't take your father as a prisoner, we just killed him. I would expect nothing less.
Until tomorrow then, in the Old Bailey, you're my prisoner. You're my prisoner until you're not my prisoner.
God. Okay, I want to go to the hotel.
To the hotel.
Hotel.
Why do you purr?
Because you can.
I thought it. Yesterday, I think it's again today. This place is so pricey.
You gotta adjust your mic again, you're blowing into it.
Okay, sorry, yeah, the cat hit it again. I didn't realize.
Yeah. It's a... God. It's a wild guess, but I have a feeling you'll think the same tomorrow, too. My tea has a frying fragrance and whatever they're serving in the tea room here today, though, when you say. Look who we're here. This is an unexpected pleasure.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Daddy. Ah, Father.
Call me Daddy. Oh, is this your daddy, Susie? How lovely. What a charming young lady. And you are?
He
really?
looks shocked.
So you're the author of the Adventures of Furlop Holmes, are you? Because he knows. That's me, Iris Wilson, at your service, sir. Susie's been such a wonderful friend to me over the last year, you know. Well, Miss Wilson, I must say I read your work regularly and with much interest.
Iris, actually, lives with Mr. Sholmes, you know, Father?
Is that so? Well, perhaps that goes some way to explain that bright look in your eyes. I'm a pony. Wouldn't you be smiling too so airily if you knew just how bright she is, believe me. Now then, young Naruhodo, it was a pleasure seeing you in action earlier. An invitee of the symposium, I was allowed to observe from the gallery after I twisted some arms and I broke them. And I must say it was truly exemplary performance. Oh, well, thank you very much, sir. Although I'm fairly sure you omitted by Kazuma on the there. No, please don't misunderstand. It was you who impressed me. Really? You didn't misstep against Asogi, and we all know how capable he is. Really, you have to have matured in such a fine defense lawyer in less than a year is quite extraordinary. It's very kind of you to say so, and really nice to hear. What I saw in court today confirmed what I'd been hoping for. The favor I mentioned yesterday, Naruhodo, trust you haven't forgotten.
We forgot.
No, you did mention something, didn't you? I don't know anything.
But first, we have something to report, Father.
Of course. Shall we take tea while we discuss matters further?
Further.
I wonder where Judge Jigoku has gotten off to.
Where did your lover go?
About the Weeble.
Father, do you know about the so-called Reaper of the Bailey?
I'm gonna pull your foot off. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I've heard rumors. Some members of the judiciary explained it all to me yesterday. Of course, when I was visiting a student here in London, the Reaper was yet to emerge. And then my cat has to go crunch some food. Right, he didn't appear until after that case when the visiting students had already returned home. Lord Van Zieks, who was in the dock today. That was Baroque, the younger brother of Clint Van Zieks, I believe.
That's right. He's known throughout London as the Reaper, as you've heard, but the truth is, it wasn't him behind all these mysterious deaths, it was somebody else.
I see. So what you're saying is, I'm sexy. There's been a professional killer at work here. I'm the killer with these thick thighs. Exactly. Someone by the name of Osashin, in fact. Beg your pardon. Did you just say Osashin? I feel like Osashin is a pun, but I can't name what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You mean that Jezebel Brett woman who was responsible for killing my great friend? Oh no, a friend of yours was killed? Uh-oh. Professor McToba, I think perhaps we shouldn't discuss that right now. Because the friend the press are talking about is Dr. John H. Wilson. And that's not something we want Iris to find out about. Not like this, anyway. But we'll talk about it anyway.
Yeah, I've just remembered something. Biscuits. This hotel has the most delicious looking biscuits.
See, Biscuit. That was rather out of the blue. She's doing this deliberately.
I think I'll go and see if I can purchase some. I wonder, would you like to come too, Iris?
Oh, yes. You just try to leave me behind. I will. So that young girl is called Iris Wilson, is she? Yes, that's right. And she's the author of all those adventure stories starring the great Detective Sholmes, because I'm just going to talk to myself now. But the name of the credited author isn't Iris, is it? It's Dr. John H. Wilson. Yes, I know. That's the name of her father, you see. Her father. Dr. John H. Wilson. I was deeply indebted to the man for all the kindness he showed me during my trip to London. That's why I was keen to reciprocate and invite him to the Imperial University 4 years ago. But he was murdered last year by Jezebel Brett. Why? Why would the hand of the Reaper stretch all the way to Japan? Iris knows nothing about the case, but it seems very likely that the victim, Dr. Wilson, was her father. Well, I can't say that he ever had pink hair or spoken about his family, so I don't know if he had a daughter or not. But I think I can say with some certainty that he was never the great detective's partner. So it could have been another Dr. Wilson, you think? Well, John and Wilson are both common names, after all. Still, it's probably best not to mention this to the young lady until we can be sure. That's what we thought, yes.
No.
With cinnamon biscuits. God, I didn't know. Ew. Oh, they smell delicious, Iris. I think cinnamon will very well with the tea they serve here, don't you, Duty? Duty? Hey, Duty.
Yes, I'm sure you're right, Iris.
Where'd the Judge? I haven't seen Judge Jigoku for a while, have you?
Guilty.
But that guilty is still ringing in my ears. No, now you mention it, I haven't seen him since this morning either. I suppose since the symposium's opening was postponed, he'll have to go and explore at the Great Expedition.
That reminds us of something you mentioned yesterday. About Judge Jigoku having once been in the dock himself.
Ah, yes. It was all tied up with the accused and cursed. The closed trial of Kazuma's father. Sashiro was trying to mitigate Genshin's guilt, so he took to the stand to testify. but he got a little carried away and actually managed to break the witness's stand.
Oh,
He also said
Wait.
some what?
So he broke through what? Solid wood?
Yes.
Oh god, he's strong, man.
He fucking is. He
Terrified.
also said some contemptuous words about the British Empire for which he was charged. Oh dear. Although it's worryingly easy to imagine him doing that. Well, it was all right in the end. He was acquitted and we returned home to Japan together.
I'm concerned. Thank goodness.
Yes. Talking of Shiro. I have a copy of the photograph we all took together here yesterday. Please.
It really just looks like family photo. Oh, I love a picture.
Certainly seems to shout we've arrived in Britain and we're a family. Is this gonna come into play at some point? I wonder. Is there gonna be something in the background?
What?
None of us had any idea what was coming when we took that, did we?
No, that's so true. Oh yeah, the favorite, what is it?
Yeah. So you mentioned a favor and a flavor. What kind of flavor is it?
Flavored.
Is it pie flavor? Well, this is... Stop biting my hand. This fateful trial that you're fighting. One way or another, it will be over, and then we'll go home and make sweet love. When it is, I'd like you to accompany me back to Japan and make sweet love. You want me to... What?
Father, what's the meaning of this?
I'm gay, Susato! Now, Susato, you should understand. You've seen how our courts work firsthand. Japan's judicial system is in its infancy, especially when it comes to defense.
Oh, you mean?
The Supreme Court of Judicature is in desperate need of a good defense lawyer as soon as possible. Really, quite urgently, in fact. So urgent, I might piss myself. I've not even been to London in a year yet. I've read... I'm well aware of your extraordinary talents. And having seen you in action with my own eyes earlier today, there's no question. You, Naruhodo, are perfect for me. Gasp! So, you'd be leaving then, you know. I thought you were gonna hook up with Shams.
What am I supposed to do, Father? Get a husband?
You came here to serve as the Sogi's judicial assistant. Oh yes, she's supposed to be Kazuma's assistant.
Yeah.
But we took her instead. Our government is still in the process of deciding how to deal with the situation. His situation, though. You've always chosen your own path, Susato. And I trust your judgment in this matter also.
Father.
Please, the pair of you, don't look so downcast. It's merely a suggestion, you understand? I hope, if I'm honest, but I won't force you. All I ask is that you consider it and to come to a decision by the time the trial concludes. Yes, alright. You won't leave, will you, Runo? The thought hadn't even crossed my mind, then the child came back. Up until now, we've just been trying to do what I believe to be Kazuma's will. But it turns out that he's still alive, so we must kill him. Where does this leave me?
To kill him.
I'm gonna go... Oh, okay. I guess I'm not gonna go yet. Well, if you'll excuse me, I need to telegram government ministers and Japanese police with information about Asashin.
Of course, Father. Thank you.
No, thank you. I look forward to the next installment, Miss Wilson. Oh, good. And please do come back to Baker Street sometime, won't you? I've begun. We love to entertain you. I would be delighted. The best of luck for tomorrow, Naruhodo. And... give my suggestion to your full consideration, won't you? Yes, I will. Going back home? It's gonna take so long.
You know, Kasama has always meant a great deal to my father. I'm sure he'd love the chance to meet with him and talk to him about all this.
Yes, no doubt. Was a band. Awesome shit. Of course, it's so high. Oh, God!
Yeah, I was wondering
How
who
could I have neglected to consider the possibility for now? Mr. Sholmes.
When the fuck did you get here?
Where have you been? Why, I joined you all for tea, of course. What an extraordinary question.
I didn't notice you at all.
No matter. Anyway, be more precise, pressing concerns, but no. Oh, yes. I must dispatch a telegram to your country at once. It is a matter of much urgency. To Japan, you mean? Mikitova's already doing that, but okay. Tell me to whom I can entrust the task. Quickly now, who?
Yeah, well... My father has just now left to send a telegram to the Imperial Police Bureau in Japan himself.
Is he... Well, he looked reliable enough for a bearded fellow. He fucking hates beards.
I don't think Father Sports could be considered a beard, Mr. Shows.
There's not a moment to lose. Kindly ask your trusty, unshaven father to see this. Send it. I don't know.
I will, but what is it?
No questions at the time, if you please, Miss Sato. All we can do is pray that for once my deduction is awry, whatever. Doesn't that imply that your deductions are normally correct, Mr. Schultz? Which isn't exactly. Now then. You may be surprised to learn that I am a very busy man. I certainly have no time to hide behind settees, and eavesdrop on other people's conversations. So that's what joining us for tea meant. I'm gonna throw down some sick beats. I leave the sending of this in your hands, my dear fellows. Goodbye. Wait a minute. He was Sholmes. He's a ninja. He just sort of ran off, didn't he? At quite a pace. And left the unpaid bill for his tea behind, too.
What a bitch.
God.
I must catch up with Father at the telegraph office at once.
And I'll run a pulse cab straight away with a gun. I'm gonna shoot them. And there was me thinking everyone would be clamoring to pay Mr. Sholmes' bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go. Scary kids. There's a little plague doctor in the back. That's cute. And there's like an axolotl.
Yep.
Oh my god. I want him.
There's so much things to look at.
This place really is creepy, isn't it? Well, being a dead room, it's probably full of the spirits of the deceased that's dissected.
But actually, there's...
Nope, my thumb twitched. Well, being a dead room, the coroner probably needs a bullet scent like that to match the order of death. Iris, do you think we could change the subject?
No. What was that?
It's getting louder. Dr. Gory? Hi.
Oh yeah, it's a little girl.
Yeah.
What?
That noise before.
I was sharpening my tools. I'd be dead meat if I didn't keep up a perfect keen edge on them.
Right.
When following the collagen fibers in the dermis, an expert sharpened scalpel cuts like cheese. Wouldn't you like a demonstration?
Oh, yes please. I'd love to see.
Then I think you'll do nicely.
No. No, I wouldn't do nicely at all. I mean, maybe some other time. Was that a tut? Well, we came here to ask questions, so... I love her. She's amazing. We've actually met before. I'm a lawyer, if you remember.
You're not dead yet.
Unfortunately not. What?
No. So Mama said I wasn't to cut you open. They're strict about things like that.
Well, good. Dr. Sith has some scruples, at least. Oh dear. It looks like she's not interested in talking to us, for the time being anyway. For the time being, you mean until we die? Hope that's a way off. Can I talk to her about the autopsy report then? Sorry, but I wasn't planning on dying anytime soon. Surely there's some less drastic way of making her listen. Dr. Kuro was actually... We came here to ask you about this.
He was very good.
Good, sorry?
His skin didn't sag out my blade once, and very little less. His joints dislocated easily, and his muscles tissue was a pleasure to work with.
We can skip those details. But there's one thing about the report that's caught my attention. You don't seem to have recorded a time of death.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not my fault.
Oh, that made me jump.
Then please tell us what happened.
So, why doesn't this autopsy report include the victim's have-in death?
Have-in death?
Have-in death? That's really the most crucial detail.
I was told not to write it.
What? By who?
Yeah, Real Strongheart, the Lord Chief Justice, he came here.
Lord Strongheart came?
He said that from the witness statements about the gunshot, the other evidence was obvious. The man clearly died at 5 p.m. on 1st November when the shot was heard. No. But that's not the time of death you wrote on the report. You didn't write anything. Was there some reason you didn't include it? Because you couldn't tell?
Dr. Gory, if you're hiding something under Lord Strongheart's instructions, then sooner or later you're going to go the same way as your mother.
Oh, no. Give it here, then.
She's scribbling so furiously.
There.
You've written... Well, what?
What's you written?
Tell us!
Tell us. What's it?
Indeterminate. But...
Okay.
I love her ribbon, by the way. What do you mean by that? Why was the time of death indeterminate?
When the specimen was brought in, it was still fresh. The time of death could easily have coincided with the one the gunshot was heard. But there was one small discrepancy.
What discrepancy?
There was some fried fish in the pocket of the system's overcoat. Fried fish. That fish had started to rot.
What?
If the victim liked fried fish,
Yeah.
he presumably liked to eat it before it went off.
Well, yes. What are you really trying to say? What did he say?
It's possible someone tried to manipulate the appearance of the time of death.
Manipulate the... Is that even possible to do? Theoretically.
Theoretically, you were able to shield the bloody nice, and you could delay the outset of
Putrefaction.
purification.
Wait, putrefaction.
Purification? Okay. But if the overcoat wasn't on the body at the time...
Then why the fish would have started to rot?
Yeah. With today's science, it's not yet possible to determine if the body was chilled or not.
But today's science is advanced enough to let you freeze a corpse, it seems.
But surely... To chill a corpse like that would require enormous fucking electrical refrigerator. Refrigerator. I don't imagine many houses in London are equipped with such a device.
No, definitely not. But maybe in a factory or some other special places.
Don't recall seeing any factories or such like on Barrow Street, though.
But the outside is cold, isn't it?
I wonder if the inspector's body had been shielded somehow. What might the actual time of death have been? I couldn't say for sure. But that's the most it might have been a day earlier.
No.
In other words, it would corroborate your previous detection, Miss No.
No, la 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 la.
Inspector Grayson was killed a day before his body was discovered at a different location.
Did you inform Strongheart of this possibility?
He simply said that there were no electrical refrigerators at that site in the vicinity.
But what time of the year was it again? Was it November?
Yep.
So then they could have just did it outside.
If you don't mind that.
Sorry. Good work.
Yep.
She's gone back to sharpening her blades. Good talk.
Not now. Or my baby here might not start to rust. I think perhaps we'd better leave Dr. Gurley alone. She might murder us.
Maybe we could try again later if we manage to find some more clues. Okay, should we go to the hospital now then? I guess. Yeah, this one.
To the crazy man.
Oh, it's cleaned up.
A little bit.
Yeah, November. So wouldn't it be cold enough outside? Because there is snow.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Yeah.
Unless it's a shadow.
This is the warren where Mr. Vito was brought, apparently. Because...
To be frank, I'm little Kevin. I'm a little worried about seeing him again.
He's a little Kevin. Lawyer. Hello again. Are you feeling better now, Mr. Vigil? No. Thank you. Somewhat better.
I'm so sorry to have caused you to. I mean, it was because of me. If I hadn't exposed your secret and forced you to remember things you'd always try to forget.
Ugh. It's like, shut the fuck up. The prosecutor's here until the few minutes ago too. You just missed him.
Oh, Kazuma beat us to it.
He beat us. He said much the same as you. He was very
He was a paraplegic.
Okay, get the fuck out. The truth is, I brought all this upon myself. Okay.
Please, don't think.
Oh, he went from Evie, my life, all the years I've carried such a sense of guilt. But, yeah, over time, I also came to deceive myself as well. You mean about dismissal? I almost said something else. Looking back now, I'm beginning to think that perhaps Inspector Gregson didn't stumble across me by accident at all. Yeah. I mean, he
compensated.
What? Oh, compensated me so generously for acting as his stand-in. He was clearly concerned for my well-being and doing what he could to help.
So perhaps Gregson knew exactly what had become of Mr. Vigil all along then.
I'm sure this is just a search for 10 years ago, lies and discussion, but it wasn't me that helped the professor escape 10 years ago. It wasn't me. I swear it's true. God, he's having mental breakdown. Oh, Mr. Vigil.
I'm sure you'd rather not dredge up even more from your past this time, but if possible, could you tell us exactly what really happened?
No. I need to get all this off my chest. I just want someone to tell me what I should have done.
We can tell you.
Okay. Inspector Gregson was obviously engaged in special operations of some sort. He was investigating something that even Scotland Yard couldn't even know.
Details of the Reaper's marks, yes.
It was when he had to carry out these investigations that I would take his identification and impersonate him.
You'd pretend to be the inspector and carry out investigations on his behalf. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, never. A common street peddler couldn't possibly carry out a proper police investigation. All I would do is go to the specific location and make a little hoo-ha,
yeah.
Just something to leave an impression so everyone there would think a detective called Erickson was there. So that's what you were doing on the day prior to the incident. Yeah, he asked me to make an appearance at the park on Lime Street for the Red-Headed League event.
Red Lobster.
So as usual, I flashed the inspector's invitation around and was very vocal.
But then you were taken prisoner by those red-headed freaks!
Yes.
So you would always make a point of showing Gregson's identification and generally being loud.
That's what the inspector asked me to do, yes.
Well, that's one way of becoming a legendary detective, I suppose. Not a good one, though.
So, I suffered this bruising on my neck at their hands. But the following day, they kept their word and released me.
Without returning you. They released you without returning you. The inspector's identification to you, however.
We had arranged to meet in the first street at the 5 that day, so I could report back to the sector. But at the agreed time, that's when I heard the gunshot. It was at midnight, the 17th June, 10 years ago. That was the time scheduled for the execution.
But the professor's execution never actually took place, did it?
Or rather, the execution itself must have been used to effect the plan of escape. I hardly dare to imagine what a chilling plan it was. Berkeley was renowned for being the highest security prison in the country. Everything that went in or out of the place was scourged multiple times.
Scourged.
But there was some notable exception. Or rather, one notable loophole, something that was never questioned.
I have a feeling, but I also feel, I know that the loophole was now. The coffins into which the bodies of the executed convicts were placed, correct?
Yes. Once the coroner had confirmed the death of a condemned convict, the body was taken in its coffin for
Immediate
burial in the Lowgate Cemetery just below the Lowgate Prison, apparently. The chief warden first had to sign the necessary papers. After that, no member of the staff was permitted to touch the coffin containing the body again. What the fuck? When executions took place, only the executioner and the coroner were permitted inside the chamber. I would wait in the adjacent room forward that the convict was dead. On that occasion, once I had the confirmation, I went into the mortuary to find the lone coffin as usual. The procedure was that I would sign the paperwork, having checked the coffin, then nail it shut. But for some reason that day, the coffin was already nailed shut. No.
Yes.
I didn't think anything of it at the time. I assumed that my duty was checked. My deputy has listened, checked the coffin, nailed it shut before I arrived.
So, you mean the coffin contained grape juice?
Grape juice. I can only imagine that as I had skipped his execution somehow was alive inside the coffin. The coffin was then taken out through the main gates and disposed in Lowgate Cemetery. Presumably there were would have been enough air inside the brew to breathe for long.
So in the early hours following the burial, someone dug up the coffin again to set Genshin free.
But in the end,
we lost it all.
He was fatally shot in the graveyard anyway. What on earth really happened on Lowgate Cemetery that night, I wonder? I'm afraid I really don't know. All I can say was certainly are two things. So you couldn't possibly have escaped that way without help from somebody working in the prison. And that somebody was not me.
Did you want it to be you?
I know.
Obviously you knew the man then. The professor, I mean. Genshin Asogi.
Yes, I remember him well, in fact.
Would you mind telling us what you know?
Do I have to? Well, having been condemned to death as he was, any contact that I have with the man was short, obviously. At the trial, which was carried out behind closed doors, attended only by the elite members of the jury, they called for his execution as to be carried out at the earliest possible opportunity.
The outcome of the trial was set from the beginning, wasn't it?
It was a time of delicate moment when Britain and Japan were in the process of signing an important
the British Britain
treaty. That meant that this potential
destabilizing.
This destabilizing case had to be dealt with swiftly and discreetly. The man had less than a week in total. As I was the chief warden, I oversaw the short stay in his cells until his final hour. I remained struck deeply by his noble character and incredible resilience.
What do you mean exactly?
He was a killer of many men, but he was always quiet and polite. He was a gentleman, a man of intellect. Jeez.
Yes.
I almost said it the first time and it just fucked up. In fact, I couldn't bring myself to believe what he'd done, so I asked him one day, "Did you do it, sir?" These 5 members of the aristocracy whose lives were taken. Were you really responsible?
I'm guilty of the unforgivable crime of ending another human's life, yes.
The fuck? That doesn't answer the question. The following day, the closed trial took place, and the verdict was no surprise.
Guilty. Ha 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 ha. Guilty.
Guilty. That night, when he was brought back to the cell, I saw something unusual.
Something unusual? What?
The last will and testament of Genshin Isai. Okay. As I said, it was on the nights following the trial, after he'd been found guilty. I was doing the rounds in the cells, and when I looked into Isai's, I noticed that he seemed to have a sheet of paper in his hand.
Paper. Tell you, see, his last will and testament, then presumably.
As soon as he noticed me, he hurriedly shoved it behind his back.
He just hurriedly ate it.
But why did he find that so unusual? Is it important for a man to pen a will when he knows his death is nigh? Yes, that's true. But there were special conditions to his incarnation, you see.
What sort of conditions?
Well, even though he was held in a cell designed for inmates, he was allowed to keep his personal effects with him, with one exception.
Really? He was allowed to keep his things? That is unusual, certainly.
Of course, he'd been convicted of killing 5 members of the Arisia. But at the same time, he was a guest in a country from the part of Japan. The powers that must be were determined that his final days shouldn't be needlessly uncomfortable. And what was the exception you mentioned? To the personal effects he was allowed. That's the point. He wasn't permitted to have writing materials. Definitely no pens or paper. So he was prevented from leaving any written record of what happened to him. Yes, that was the long and short of it. I had no idea where he obtained the paper. Any writing materials that would have been confiscated from him upon his incarceration. As I said, he had no paper behind his back. He hid the paper behind his back, and then he played with me.
He played with him?
What do you do inside behind your back?
Please, turn a blind eye. This is my lifeline.
But, you know, it's against the rules.
You're the only person who's seen. You just agree to keep quiet.
Alright then. What's on the paper?
A last will and testament. This will is the only weapon I have left now. How can a will be a weapon?
So he decided to pretend it's nothing and I let him keep it in his will. But then later, just a second, just seemed to vanish without trace.
What do you mean? It vanished?
It would seem that this isn't the end of the story of this mysterious will.
God. There's more.
Yep, there's more. I was the only person who saw Sagi's will,
But somehow it disappeared.
here's Esther's execution.
Which was actually an elaborate jailbreak.
Oh. The warriors gathered up as the processions that were in the cell. They were all but sent back to his family home in Japan. To poor Kasasama.
And you're saying that it wasn't anywhere to be found among the personal effects. That will, I mean...
That's right. Though, I didn't search through them myself. But Governor Kane was livid. He was screaming. I can't have disappeared completely. That doesn't quite make sense though, does it?
In what way?
Well, you'd understand the whole aliens or wills aware of the will's existence. In which case, have the present governor know to look for it.
Oh yes, you're right.
I really don't know how he knew, but it certainly seemed as though he knew the will's existence from the outside. Only he didn't refer to it as his will. What he said was the soggy papers.
They're soggy. The soggy papers.
I really can't tell you anything of subsequent events. Because, well, of what happened.
Your dismissal, and the way you blocked it all from your memory.
I'd forgotten all this until today. I don't suppose it relevant into the case, though.
Well, anyway, thank you very much for sharing it with us, Mr. Vigil. We're very grateful.
I'm afraid there's really no more I could tell you. My wife will be here shortly, so I do hope I don't appear rude, but...
No, not at all. Thank you again.
But what would become of you now? Well, impersonating a police officer is a criminal offense, of course. I imagine that once I am fully recovered, I shall be arrested. I'm surprised they don't just arrest you now.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be my boy, please. This is all my own doing. I always knew that this day would come.
So would I. Well, I wish you well, Mr. Goodbye. I mean, Mr. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Vigil.
Oh no. Before you go, there's just one thing.
What is it? Oh, yes. What is it? A kiss?
Mwah. The soggy papers. I'd be very grateful if you'd make no mention of those things I told you about them.
Presumably for some good reason.
It's my understanding that their very existence is a closely guarded secret. If it became known that I had remembered, well, it could be troublesome, I think.
I understand.
Yeah.
We're totally gonna mention them. Some sort of will that Genshin Osogi penned just before his death, which the man himself claimed was his last weapon. But did he give people paper cuts? I wonder. Perhaps it had something to do with his plan to escape. If there's anyone who might know more about a document than Kazupa's father left behind, it would be Mr. Vigil's governor.
Then we know precisely where we must go. Back to Barclay Prison.
To the prison!
To the prison!
He has a hangover.
Yep. To the prison!
What? Hold on. Was it forensic? No, it's not the prison.
No. There, governor's office.
Oh,
Prison
this
office.
one? Okay.
Yep. I know there was two things that said prison, so... Oh god.
Hello.
Oh, back in, are you?
Yes. Hello.
You like looking at my ass? I heard all about your investigations. I read the report to Nair. You found him, Angel.
Yes, luckily.
Well, anywho... The ladies doesn't work here no more, so your case is closed. Yep, case closed. I wouldn't like you to get the wrong idea about that.
Of course, yes. Mr. Vigil stopped working here 10 years ago now, so... Yes, we've seen his dismissal notice, haven't we? He was given the job.
Hey, you can really well. So how about we handcuff Biscuit?
Oh, they really are like little handcuffs, and as hard as iron, too.
So, what's brought you down here today?
Well, there's something else we'd like to ask you about, actually.
Is that so?
We believe there might be some document that district from Genshin Asogi cell. I think it's been called the Asogi Papers or something.
Didn't I know say? Grayson's death is to do with things that have happened every day. Leave the past in the past, laddie. Let's not footer about with the irrelevant details. Okay.
His expression changed completely. We're clearly onto something here.
This man's... He might kill you. That's murder's butch execution in the whole miserable escape. There were bright as dark as hour, a shock in his
Embarrassment. Yeah.
Embarrassment.
Because the convict had a collaborator on the prison staff, you mean?
Hey, for shame. The coroner who confirmed the deaths of man after execution, Courtney Sith. My chief's warder at the time, Vigil, who was in charge of the whole affair.
But Mr. Vigil says he didn't know anything about it.
The rascal didn't say otherwise. More handcuffs.
Oh, how could I say no? You never knew too much about her and then you died.
Mr. Vigil's handed his dismissal notice as a result of what happened. He was so
despairing.
Despairing, he jumped out of your office window, didn't he? And that's a cat. I didn't like to say, but that's just Vigil trying to get out with it. Do you think, so do you think he would have jumped from the shock of his crimes being exposed? I do.
You wouldn't say otherwise, though, would you?
No, of course, I shouldn't know responsibility myself. I shouldn't have let him deceive me. Okay.
Comb that hair.
Actually, there's barely anybody that he's on the time now. With Grayson having been murdered and actually forbidden from having any visitors?
No visitors. Someone obviously doesn't want her giving anything away.
No.
Well, we're not going home empty-handed.
Well, what I was sending you back and with the here, you can take a handcuff or two.
Oh. Okay. Oh, well, it would be rude to say no. Wouldn't want to become an enemy, like.
Okay. I suppose if there's a might something about what happened? Take back. Well, yep, back then.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'd be less, it'd be that last from the Friends division, right?
Maria.
Maria Gori.
Maria Gori.
Hey, sis daughter. She didn't have some more, just the one. But the wee brains felt in her ma's footsteps. You to say, did I never see her without a scalpel in her hand? Okay.
Ah.
Yo. Mama, what is this?
Where did she spring from? And did she just call out the doctor, Mama? Dr. Sith's daughter, Maria Gori. We could do talking to her. So, she's Dr. Sith's daughter, but her surname is Gori.
There's some family history, I'm sure, but I say that isn't news of it. She grew up watching her working with the bodies of the folk who died in the strange circumstances, and decided to do the same with her own life. I instantly understand it, sure. Perhaps she was driven by a deep respect for her mother. Perhaps. She was in charge of Grayson's autopsy, I believe. Yes.
Right, and the coroner responded for this incomplete report.
Someone told me once that the wee lassie always loved her ma's stories about cutting up bodies. And even a rumor that she used to listen to the funeral march as a lullaby. Okay. Well, then perhaps her mother might have told her about the autopsy from the case 10 years ago. I'd say there's some fighting chance at last. After all, that was a life-changing case for all of us.
We really need to speak to Miss Gori about herself. About herself. Well, thank you very much. Well, there's one more speaking point, though.
I'm not happy about and part of this. It took years for the nurse to finally forget the whole professor business. Can you know? Getting up on this laddie. Stop asking pointless questions.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't like dredging up these painful memories for everyone.
Can you just stay away? No? Leave me alone and I come back again?
Okay. But one more thing.
The papers. How do you come to know about that, laddie? There's no many folk even here in the prison who's heard of these papers.
Well, can't tell him Mr. Vigil told me.
I'm afraid our sources must remain confidential, sir.
We've been led to believe papers are actually a last will and testament, is that right? The professor's, or rather Genshin Asobi's.
That's right. You're very well informed, Jimmy. Oh, now we're Jimmy.
I'm Jimmy! Oh, is that the end of the silent treatment? But then after the convict's execution, it mysteriously vanished from his cell, didn't it? Havers?
Yeah, Havers, no. You're off at a full fucking half-cock there. I think you could get your facts right. You gotta get your feet straight.
God, he went full Scottish on us.
Oh no, it was here in the cold cell exactly where it could have been.
Oh, not what we heard elsewhere.
Let me just have a wee hook around here. Oh, sure, I can find it. Wait, here you are. See?
See, the last will and testament of Genshin Asogi, written with a calligraphy brush.
Of course. I didn't say hear a word of these Japanese squiggles.
Squiggles.
Say he leave all this worldly possessions to his son back in homeland. Yes, that's correct. That's the gist of it.
So these are Sogi's papers.
Hey, of course they are. Papers written with Sogi. No doubt about it. There's no mystery here, lady. That's your lot. After all, the strapping old... Yeah.
Stromish.
Stromish, a little
Slicer
of an execution. We sent the man's possessions back to his clan and Tran, and that was the end of it. Was it, though? I think we ought to make a record of this, Mr. Nahodo, just in case.
Yay, we did it. We got papers.
One thing, you go on your way, Mr. Nahodo.
Oh, yes.
These papers are to do with, Grayson's death. I'd prefer if you didn't say make no mention of them outside this office, or rather. I would just consider it in order from the highest levels. Okay.
Understand.
No, get the fuck out of my office.
Yes.